Hello, this video is going to discuss how lovely is the evening. Okay, this is really a very nice song. So let's get started. Make sure you're sitting in front of the middle C. Okay, and make sure when you read notes you are paying attention to what clef you are looking at. And now let's figure out your hand placement. So your right hand, this song presents a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, will be okay, but here's what I mean. With this song, your right hand has to cover 6 notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, all the way from C to A. That's 6 notes and we have 5 fingers. So what do I do? What should we do? To guide you through that, this book actually gives you a finger number on top of each note in a tricky section. So I wrote the diagram for you on Good King Wenceslas, but 1 is your thumb for both hands. Pinky gets 5 for both hands. So here in this section where you actually have to reach A, I think up to here you were using 3 on E, but because you have to stretch out all the way to A, use your 2 on E when you get here. Then the rest takes care of it itself. Here's what I mean. So normally you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. That's only normal. But in this particular section, you go from C to E. That means what you would normally do, the 2 on D, that D, the finger would be wasted because you are not playing this note. That's why you can afford to put your index finger on E. That way you can reach all the way to A here. So here's what I'm talking about. This is more normal, so to speak. But in this particular section, I'm talking about the second line here. In this particular section, you don't need to play the D, but you have to reach all the way here. So shift these 4 fingers 1 over. Now, this song has another challenge. Up until the last song, Good King Wenceslas, you never had to play both hands simultaneously, but now you do. You see? Remember, you're reading 2 sets of 5 lines simultaneously. So when you get here, what do you see? 2 notes lined up vertically together, here too, and here too. So when you get here, I'm not going to play you the correct notes, but when you get there, you have to find correct notes. I'm going to play wrong notes on purpose. You have to go something like this. Let's talk about this section. This section has 2 rhythmic issues we have to go over. Do you remember what this dot means next to a note? A dot next to a note makes the original length 50% longer. So that's page 4 of keyboard and musical notation handout. So you might want to review that. So this note, you see, the same note, half note here, gets a dot. Half note by itself is 2 beats. A dot makes it 50% longer than 2 beats, so that means it becomes 3 beats. Or you can think of a dot as making it 1.5 times longer. And then here's another thing. This arc, it could be downward or upward, doesn't matter, call the tie. That's also on page 4 of the keyboard and musical notation handout, but so you might want to review. But what that means is this is 3 beats, right? This is 3 beats. You don't replay this note, so I should not hear this note or this note pushed fresh. I should not hear those, but I want to hear 3 plus 3. For 6 beats, this note should be extended, should be held. This dotted half note, 3 beats. Another dotted half note, 3 beats. Connected with an arc, and they seem to be the same pitch, right? Same height. So do not replay this, just play this once, keep holding for 6 beats. So again, I'm going to play this part with wrong notes on purpose. So something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off like that. Without the tie, you would do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was what one would do without the tie, but in this case you do have the tie, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and off. You see the sound died out on my keyboard toward the end, but yeah, doesn't matter. One last thing about this song is the meter, 3, 4. Yeah, you always have to look at the meter, but especially this song, it's a little different from our previous songs. So 3, 4, 3 quarter notes per measure. So the whole thing should flow like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, notice my 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 keeps going on. I don't stop, I don't speed up, I don't slow down. Yeah. So whenever you learn your first 3, 4 piece, quite a few people have the tendency to go 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. But if you stop, the stop becomes an extra beat you shouldn't insert. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm sorry, my keyboard is making weird noise. Let me do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's what you wanna hear. No, 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, and stop, and then 1. Yeah. So have fun. I look forward to hearing what you come up with. Thank you.